Hey LWSTV, it's Tuesday and I'm Kelsey and I got another haircut. Yay! So basically, for those who've never met me, don't know what an incredibly impulsive in person I am. It's kind of an issue, to be honest. I cut my hair all the time. I dye my hair all the time. I get super bored super easily. So this is just another phase of me being bored. So this is what it looks like. I'm doing color on tomorrow. Yay! I'm gonna do black and then it's gonna ombre to purple. In case you were curious. It's actually a really funny story. See, I love how I have a hairbrush in my hand. My really good friend Caitlin is actually going to Tony and Guy hair school, and when you go to hair school you have like a teacher that oversees you, right? So I go in with a picture of a girl who has a really short like pixie cut, and I love this picture. I love her hair, and she's a lesbian, go figure. And so I go into her hair school. I'm like, okay, Caitlin, this is what I want. Like, here's a picture, and she's like, oh, for sure, sounds good. Like, let me go bring over my teacher. So her teacher comes over. Her teacher is the hottest lesbian I think I've ever seen. Like, Whitney Mixter who? Like, Shane who? Like, who are these people compared to Ashley? She's freaking smoking hot. Like, dresses insanely well. Like, just carries herself insanely well. Super freaking hot. Anyway, and she comes over and she's like, oh, like, good idea, like, for sure, like, I like the cut, like, everything, but I think it would be, like, so much better if you, like, got this mullet that I really, really like. Like, I love this mullet. I love its cut. Like, it's my favorite cut that we do. Like, just, like, come on, like, just try it. And if you don't like it, like, we'll cut it all off. Okay. I'm so in love with this girl as she's speaking that I think if she told me to shave my head completely and put lines and stars in it, I totally would have. That's how in love I am with Ashley. And I'm so excited to go and get my hair dyed tomorrow because I get to see her again. Anyway, so yeah, so basically that's why I got the cut, because I was originally going to do a pixie cut, but then she talked me into doing this. I ended up loving it, so I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, that's pretty much that story for you. So this is what I got. Yeah, there. That's the end of that story. I just thought I'd fill you in case you were curious as to why my hair changes every single time I do a video. Huh, and that's why. So today we are talking about our worst dates ever. And to be honest, I've never had then when I think about it, I don't think I've ever had a bad date with a girl. Like, I really can't recall a time where I've ever had like a really terrible date with a female. So, I did have a really terrible, terrible date with a guy once though. And I'll tell you that story because it was really awful. Okay, so this kid, I was talking to him and we were gonna go on our first date or whatever, and he actually, what happened? He had crashed his motorcycle like 2 days before. So he was like all like beat up and he was like hopped up on Vicodin. And so I had to drive. So first thing was I drove. I pick him up and we drive to the movies. Second date. It's like a movie, like really? Come on, like could you be any more creative? Like give me a break. So we go to a movie. And at first it's pretty normal, like things are going good. And then like before the movie I see this guy that used to I went to a dance with in high school and he was really, really liked me and like really, really liked me and he just wasn't my type and well guys weren't my type, but you know, in general, like just was not, you know, for me. And I saw him and I was like, oh, this is so awkward. Like he's gonna see me on a date with another guy. I don't want him like to get his feelings hurt or like I don't want it to be awkward. And the guy's like, it's only awkward if you make it awkward. Like, girls are so much drama. I'm like, all right, bro. Well, yeah, that's awkward. So that was the, like, third annoying thing he did. First was the ride. Second was the movie. Third was, calling girls drama. And then, after the movie, like, we're on our way home, and I was like, oh, okay, like, trying to make conversation. I was like, so, like, what's your favorite movie? And it was, like, 17 again. I was like, like the one with Zac Efron, and he's like, yeah, that's my favorite movie. And I was like, okay, come on, like that's funny. Your favorite movie out of every movie ever made is a chick flick with Zac Efron in it. Give me a break, right? So I like start to like make fun of him, like not like poke fun at him. And he's like, you know what? I don't really give a shit what you say. Like that's my favorite movie, and Zac Efron is a great actor. Okay, that is really, really awkward. So then I was like, okay, I'm just like not gonna talk. Like, I'll just drop you off. Like, this date is over. So I ended up dropping him off, and it was just bad. It was so awkward. He was the most awkward guy, like, by far I've ever been on a date on. It was like terrible, like, truly terrible. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the worst date I've ever been on. It was insanely awful. Like, I can't even. And now we're like cool. Like, he's a cool dude. Like, we're like, he knows I'm gay and all that business. And yeah, awkward though. Like, super awkward. So, as for the dare, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I did that. Okay, so I work at a restaurant, and like in the back we have like a dry storage area, and that's basically where they keep all like the ingredients, like the different seasonings and everything. And so I went back there once, and I had to get some straight cinnamon because this lady asked for it, and I didn't know that you couldn't just eat cinnamon, and it wasn't labeled, and I thought it was cinnamon. I wasn't sure, so I was like, I'll just try it. So I took like a pinchful, like a large pinchful, and I put it in my mouth. I literally was like about to hurl. Like it was the worst. Don't do this. Don't do the cinnamon dare. Do not eat a spoonful of cinnamon because you will regret it. I promise. So, for those of you who thought you were going to fool me, no, not gonna happen. Spoonful of cinnamon dare. This girl has something going on up here. Well, actually, no, I totally don't. Well, I do, but not not with that because I totally did it and it was a really terrible experience. So, yep, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so that is it for this week. With me, Kelsey, Tuesday, LWSTV. Just know that I'm going to have new hair next week because I'm dyeing it. I told you. So I feel like every week I should just come with like maybe the week after I'll come out with like a nose job or like my head shaved off or pink hair or maybe orange hair or maybe I'll fake tan and I'll be super tan or maybe I'll get colored contacts or maybe I don't know anything else that I would do. But yeah, alright, this is starting to get a little awkward. So I'll see you next week. Bye. Have a good rest of your week. Tomorrow's hump day. Today's Taco Tuesday. Go get tacos. Bye.